There it is. And I had to go 2 by 2, and I'll show you why. Come on, come in this way. This way. Come on. I'll just come get you if you're not gonna come by yourself, but I don't understand why I gotta do all the work. Yep, now the battery's we're out of battery. Good enough. Life savers for today. We're all set. Yeah. To pull this apart, sometimes it can be a little cantankerous, and you'll need to set it on the ground or something to kind of tap here. When you do, be careful, because everything from the top inside could fall out all over the place. Now I've already got this one apart. I tried to show you that, but I thought I had record on. It's one of the record button wasn't on. But I'm going to show you what these dog ears, this is what they're supposed to look like. See that? The only thing left is these little tips right here on this one. I've been doing this a long time, and I don't recall seeing anything quite so. But that's it, man. That's all that's holding them in there. Childproof bags. Jeez. What the? My goodness. These slide in here really easy. You'll make sure you get them in the right direction though. They'll go in like that and then they catch. They come out. If you go like this, you don't have room to get out of the way. And they won't catch. So you can't put them in wrong. I mean, you can't, what I mean by that is you can make a mistake and put them in there wrong, but it won't work. Try not to make that mistake and put them in there right. I'm missing one. What happened here? I only got 3 dog ears. Well, that ain't right. What the bloomin' contraptions? I ain't dealing with this kind of stupidity today. Found it. So it's nice and lubed, ready to go in. Put this cap back on it. That helps keep them dog ears in place, keeps them from falling out. You gotta know how to put that on there, that's important. Put that right there, you gotta know how to do that. Yeah, everything fell apart here when I don't know where none of this stuff goes. I got O-rings and washers. What am I supposed to do with all this stuff? I don't know nothing about it. Well, I'll be that sucker. Gee. Man. Oh man. And that goes on there. Down in there. Just like that. We know this because it came out that. Holy. It's a 5-minute job. And I've already been on it for 20 daggone years. Something ain't right about this. I'll tell you that right now. I don't have to put up with this. Well, that should catch. Yes, sir. See? See how that's turning the whole thing now? Before, it didn't do that. Now it does. So let's put it back inside. Get it buttoned up. Let's wipe it off a little bit. What do you say? Did you see that? Was that in the camera? I think that was out of the camera. You're not supposed to see certain things. We're not going to hunt down a bunch of supplies to do this. We're just going to do this with scalding hot water, Ajax, and bleach, and an old sponge that's seen better days. And let me tell you something. I've been around a long time. This is by far the hottest water I've ever seen in my lifetime. It'll put blisters on you. That ain't good. But we don't have any idiots around here. We don't have to worry about that. So we can turn our water up super duper high. We're just going to try to make it a little more decent for the next person so they don't have to wear somebody else's gunk on their clothes. Comes right off. Hot water's the trick to everything. Get that off. I'm going to shoot some down in there. Whoo's that hot? I can pop this off, but chances are it'll crack. So I don't want to do that. This will be good. It'll be good and disinfected. How many people out there, when you buy a used wash machine, think about this? Think about what's inside these. Because there's some nasty stuff in some of them. But like these things here, you don't see these unless you know about this stuff. You're not looking for it. You're not looking for any of this. You're opening up the lid and you're seeing what you're exposed to there, and that's it. And I'm gonna get all these cleaned up before I put the dog ears back in, the new dog ears in. So I'm gonna find something to soak all this stuff in. I'm very prepared, as always. That's what a girl told me. I was dating this girl from Eaton. Oh wait a minute, it's the other way around. Well, anyway, that's what she always told me, that I was always prepared. You like that in a guy. Okay, so here we got our supplies to clean up with. First off, I think this will fit down in there nice. Toilet bowl. Oh, what the hell? Okay, I see. No, I don't see. Alright, now I see. This has some disinfectants in it, I'm sure. That's not going to be rough enough. We want to do it tough. We're tougher than that. This will work. But we're going to have to modify this. So let's squeeze it and drain it out. Now, that's perfect. Yeah, remember folks, there's one, how's that go? There's more than one way to skin a worm, grasshoppers, whatever you're skinning. Get this out of here while we're doing this. Once we add that super sun accelerated hot water there, it's gonna I gotta be careful, it might melt the plastic. What we got going there? Is this gonna do anything? Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Now you're thinking, well boy, as slow as he's going, well, I'm going slow for a reason. I don't want that stuff splashing back in my face, burning my eyelids off, destroying what little bit of eyesight I got left. Ha! Didn't think about that, did you? Don't worry about it. That's what I'm here for. Let's get her down in there deep. That's what she said. Alrighty, there we go. Yeah. Oh man, look at that. We're really getting her now. We're getting to the spot. But this ain't working quite as good as I thought it would. It ain't getting in the cracks. Again, that's what well, we'll just cut that out. Trying to make this a PG rated channel, you know. Pretty good. I don't want to be PB. Do you think about this when you're buying a used appliance, about all the grime and everything that's coming off of people's bodies and their clothes and the chemicals that they're using to wash with is all inside here, trapped inside here. Okay. Alright, hello. And let that soak there. I think we can get this off. I really do. I think this stuff, but that's gold. I think that's fun. Shisho bakate bone lo dijeto monedetto lo listo composta. Guarda banana. Hot water I got, a little bit of that toilet
bowl juice, and by dadgum butt yes sir, reebob. Look at that. That's relatively pleasing there, huh? Cleaning the inside of a wash machine. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Doesn't matter what you do in life. Once you achieve objective, feels pretty good no matter how small or how big it is. It really does. Achievements are a wonderful thing to look back on. Even failures are wonderful things if you pick out all the good that's involved in it. If you just sit there and dwell on the failure itself and don't look at where you're at today, and hopefully, I mean, what I mean by that is that you're in a good place today. If you're in a good place right now, all that stuff that you thought was a failure, guess what? No. He knows what he's doing. So there you go. That's what I think. That's my story. Sticking to it. They run around to the local scrap yards and they dig out appliances that people have brought in. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I can show you how to make money doing that. But these fellers, they're not straight. The place they go is the local car wash. Wash them off, make them nice and purty, make them look brand new.
There we go. I don't want to make it too nice. They'll think we're trying to hide something. Okay, so now we're ready to set it all down in there. Here we go. Let's hope that everything lines up like it's supposed to. We're going to put our hat in high confident mode. Here. And let's get it on there. There we go! Success! Uh-oh. Got a problem. Nope, there we go. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. Interesting. There it is. Alright, put a little bit of oil, just a little, on that bolt. That way the next feller gets in there won't deal with something like this. Hopefully get it in the threads, right? I mean, we don't really need to. I think once you put that cap on there, it'll be just as good. I don't torque them down any less than 150,000. If you ain't got that in you, you don't have any business working on them. Just to where you can feel the squeeze of the gasket there. Once you, there we go, that's good enough. Absolutely fantabulous. Let's put our nice clean cap in there, turn that sugar right there. Let's get all this beautiful work over spray. So wipe that out there real quick. I can't put a lot of time in them, but I can do that. When I'm changing dog ears, I don't mind to do that. You kind of, I kind of become a hypocrite because I'm always telling people dig out the good in life, and I share a lot of the good, stories and stuff. But I think it's only right to share both the good and the bad. You're going to get rewards for doing what's right. You definitely are. And you're going to deal with idiots no matter what. No matter how good you are, you're going to deal with idiots that are going to mistreat you in all different manners. Try to get you at checkout. Try to run your business. What'd you say?
At least I only have to wash my arms and my face after we're done.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yep. Sounds like a wiener. Far and few between. You have to decide whether it's worth it to put this much time into machines, and you got to base that decision on what can people afford. I mean, there's no doubt you're always going to find people that are in need. What can they afford? Charlotte's wet going on in there. There we go. That's a beautiful tank. So another thing that I do, I buy some of this. And the first thing you do is when you buy this at your local store, you empty it out. Then you mix it with your own mix. I kind of like to use a odorless boric acid, odorless charcoal fluid, used Folgers coffee grounds, and a few other chemicals of my choice. Do you think about this when you're buying appliances? Do you think about, you might be bringing somebody else's roaches into your home? Now, the stuff that I have, that's it. And that's probably overkill. Mix I have in this will last 4 months, as long as it's not washed out. So inside you're good, and it's odorless. That's gonna bring $200, or it's gonna sit. And I'll use them as a backup for around here. There's money in it, but sometimes you gotta sell your labor short. I'm making a lunch for today. I got 2 fantastic workers coming to help me today. Doesn't feel like it's going to be a super hot day, which is good. Come on, man. Come on, man. Get out of the way. Amazing, even in the morning. Oh. Whoops. Uh-oh. Oh my. That's gonna be good around noon. The boy don't like watermelon. The girl, she like it a watermelon. Take care of that. Sir, you're in the way. Come on, dude, watch out. Sir, move. There. I always freeze water bottles. Put them in the cooler. Put your sandwiches in the cooler. Place your watermelon in the cooler. Your snacks in the cooler. Oranges in there. Orange you glad. Oh, banana. For a fact, Jack. Yeah, what are you saying there, sir? You don't like bananas. Well, maybe you do. I don't know. Well, now that I got it all tore apart, and which was quite a chore, I really nailed that sucker together back in the day. I got a couple good 2x4s here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this piece yet. That's done. That's out of the way. And I'll get my mess cleaned up, get the nails out of the 2x4s, and stack them in my lumber pile. Yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah, those treated too. Treated lumber. That must all be treated lumber there. Painted. That's gonna bring the value of that way up there.
Yeah, I could have been a professional lineman, but I opted out.
tell everybody good morning? Huh? You said good morning? Sir, can you say good morning? You're letting me down, man. This is a shining moment here. Oh, no. What do you mean? You give me a pfft. Who do you think you are? Ed Bassmaster? Take a break, son. Watch a master work here, I think. Probably.
About that. Everything's so satisfying at twice speed.
Couldn't find my pop.
No. Water's better for you.
It is, and it's cold.
I remember the last time I saw you drink water instead of pop.
I drink a lot of water.
I'm setting my water on this side.
Okay, remember you're gonna say we're gonna kick this grass's ankle.
Yeah.
Okay? And then I'm gonna falsely bleep it. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to destroy it.
You got one line, son.